All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Today is going to be an overview of the account. For those of you who are new, just so you know what we do here, basically we only summon mystery shards, and we only use heroes that every one of you can get. So I don't use anything else. I will not touch any fusion champions. I don't keep any of these free legendaries. Like, I keep them, but I don't use them. I don't have any of them that I use. So no Wukong, no Death Knight, none of that stuff. Just the heroes that I am 100% guaranteed that every single one of you will be getting to play this game. Why do we do it? Because we want to see how far we can get without worrying about anything that this game likes to throw at us. I used to play actually about 6 or 7 different accounts, like, over time, for like 3 years, maybe even 4. And I would just stop playing and then come back, and then stop playing and come back. And the one thing that always bothered me was that there was too much going on, too many champions. I was always worried about getting this next hero on a fusion, and it was pissing me off. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just ignore everything and just do the game. We'll play the game, take everything they give us, and see how far we get. So let's look. Just so everyone can see, mystery shards. We have 120 right now. This is total over the last 452, 53 days ish. It's 450 days to get Gerda, and we literally just got her. Ancient, we have 699. Voids, we have 138. Primals, we have 9. And Sacred Shards, we have 50. Fusions, we are not really touching this because we can't get the heroes to do it, but we are going to be fusing Lock Wayne, so he is someone that we will be getting. Everyone else has been fused already. Fragments, we are working on High Mother Maud, just because I don't use all the extra things that we have. We have 48 shards for Tomb Angel, which means we have been beating some stuff in hard mode Doom Tower. And Gwyneth is our normal hero for Doom Tower. We're working on her now. We've gotten Dark Kale. Dark Kale was our last one we just got. So we have 44 shards for her, and then we have 20 for Sersha. Everything else we've been getting rid of, and I just sold off because it's been sitting here for a while, and there's no point keeping any of it, so I got rid of it. All right, so let's look at all the things that everyone wants to see. We know what you want to see. We want to see champions, right? Well, this is my champion vault. So what do we do here? All of the heroes in my main vault are level 60. That is the first thing. And on second, they all will have very specific things except for a few. There's a few that do not have these things, all right? But everyone else will have them. So we will have, obviously, level 60, fully maxed out. Most of them will have their blessings. We have all level 16 gear. All of their skills are maxed. Masteries are completely done, all right? So all of them are going to be like this, except for the few that I am working on currently, and that is where we're at. So let's look at them all one by one. I'm not going to do a full dive on them all, but we're going to look at them each separately. So we got Cleo. We've got Yannicka, all right? So we got her. Well, we'll say where we got them from. So Cleo is a login. She is the first login champion after 270 days. Yannicka, you get from the clan shop. You just have to save up a bunch of stuff and keep buying her. That's it. Just keep doing quests, and eventually you get her. Gerda, obviously, she's a login champion, and you get her from logging in literally for 4 months, actually, and you get 25 per month, so we just got her. She's the one we are working on right now, so her skills aren't touched yet, and her masteries are just being worked on. We just got her to level 60, so that's where she's at. We've got Mithrala, who you get from beating Hydra forever. It took us about a year to get her, just because I wasn't really focused on Hydra early on, but it took us about a year or so to get her, and there is a video I think I have of when you pull her. Visix you get from logging in. Arbiter is a quest hero, so yeah, we were able to get her through doing the missions, and yeah, that took us 200 days. There's a video of that as well. Drex you can get from, Tag Team Arena. You have to buy basically a shard every single day, and it takes about 100 days to get them. But yeah, we've got them. Syl is one of the logins for 6 months, so she's really cool. One of my favorite champs. We've got Yakarl, who is also awesome, and you can get him from, he's from Clan Shop also, 150 coins, right? Every single time you buy him, and you get, I think, 5 pieces. So there you go, Yakarl. And Raisin, you get from the fusion. We finally fused him, and we actually did fuse all of the epics using only mystery shards twice. Why do we do that? Because we kept the other 4 and then used the other 4 to fuse him. So it took me very long to get him. We just recently got him. He is missing, I think, 1 skill book. Yeah, so we have to get 1 more skill book, and then he will be 100% done. Masteries are done, and artifacts. He was the one I was working on before I got Gerda. I literally just need 1 book, and he's done. All right, everyone else. Scion. He is a login champion. You get him, I believe, after Cleo. So we got him. We've got High Katoon, who everyone gets from logging in for the first month. We have Dark Alhain, a login hero. Broadmaw, who is a fusion. Tanix, who's a login. We've got Ryan from Doom Tower. We've got Yaga, who is also a login hero. We've got Bloodfeather, who's one of the fusion girls. We've got, I know they're not all girls, but I just like saying that. Arrhenius, she is also is she a login? No, she's one of the fusion for Raisin. We've got Dark Kale from Doom Tower. We've got Akoth from Doom Tower. We've got Archmage from Doom Tower. Lord Legionary, who is one of the stupidest heroes in the game, apparently, but I love him, and now I'm actually using him. And I just made a video about how I hate him, and he's still bad, don't get me wrong, but I love him. Dark Aethel, we get from logging in. Grush from logging in, and Jizzo, everyone gets him in the first 2 weeks. All right, here's my rares. None of these will matter. A lot of these you're just going to have to summon for. So that's it. You can get them from your ancient shards, which you'll probably have a ton of them if you've been summoning. And if not, and you're only summoning mystery shards like my dumbass, yeah, it's gonna take a while. But he is a 6-star ascended bogwalker. 75. I don't know how his power got bigger. I think it might be because his blessing changed. His power was actually 65,000. Something changed here, guys. I don't know what happened. Phantom touch. Let's see. This gives him attack. This gave him a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Maybe it fixes stats. Well, I'll have to look at that again. I haven't really been playing since the update. I only logged in once, I think. So here we go. 75,000 powered Bogwalker, I guess. There you go. I didn't realize their powers had jumped so high. All right, cool. We've got a 6-star Thurgist. Yeah. 6-star Awakened Thurgist, awesome hero. We've got a 5-star Twin Claw Disciple. I know you guys love it. We've got a campaign hero, Houndspawn, who was awesome, 72,000 power. All my powers went up, apparently. We've got Apothecary summoning, War Maiden, who is one of the heroes you can get from farming. We're just going to go through the rest of these pretty quickly. Most of them are all just summons. So we've got Avir, we've got the girls, Grave Chill and Frozen, we've got Kale as our starter, we've got Executioner, we've got Valerie and Muckstalker, and Spirit Host, all farmable champions. We've got Headsman, we've got Judge, another farmable champion, Eris, we've got Odachi, we've got Meat Cleaver Tolog, who is one of the best, if not the best, new rare that has come out. We've got Petrify, who's up there on that list also for some of the best heroes, at least the new ones. Fleshmonger, we've got Myrmidon, yeah, every time I do it, Troy. We've got all of the starters. So we've got Aethel, we've got Galek, we've got Elhain, we've got Coffin Smasher, and Diablos who you can farm. We have Shadowbow Turlak. We've got Master Butcher, Soulbond, Risk Arm, Madman. These are all newer ones. Crimson Slayer we've had forever. I love her. Grappler we just did recently. Totem. Hellfang to go with my other doggo. We've got Hyria, who's one of my clan boss heroes, awesome hero. We've got Greybeard. We've got Conqueror, who is in a garbage gear set because I just haven't figured out a way to make him useful, other than the beginning of the game. Templar, and then my awesome uncommons. We've got Zephyr Sniper, who helped us get us through Spider, Outrider, and of course Armiger, which we do have to rebuild, but as of right now, he is doing pretty well. And we have Spy Master, who we are now starting to work on. He is level, or she, I don't remember what, I think it's a girl actually. Spy Master is the next one on our list to 6-star. We are working on his skills right now. So as you can see, we only have 4, 5, 6 skill books left to go, and then we'll be ready to move, and we're starting to work on masteries, and gear is level 12. So that's where we're at. Everything else in here is all food. Now, the fun part. Champion Vault. These are all my level 50s and 40s. Now, we have about 70-ish level 50s. So as you can see, the Vault's 125. Everyone in the Vault is basically level to 50 and has at least level 12 gear. That's it. That's the only thing that's going on here. Everything else that they have is extra. So some of them may have some 16 gear. Some of them may not. It's old gear from other characters. I just put them on them, say level 16 gear right here. So these are all level 50s. As you can see, it's a crazy, crazy situation here. We've got a lot of 50s, and then we've got 40s, which could have anything. They could have no gear. They could have level 3-star gear. They're just heroes that are level 40 that I haven't really messed with yet. So that's all them. And then we have 2 heroes here for the fusion of that guy, Lock Wayne, and that's it. So we basically have 123 heroes in here that are just waiting to be finished. Reserve Vault, here you go. Here's your awesome heroes that I don't use. Just because no one ever believes me when I say I don't freaking use them. That's why I just leave them at level 1. I don't ever touch them because I don't want anyone to ever think I cheated. So we've got Rathos. We've got this girl. I forgot her name. Not going to work here anymore. We've got Death Knight. We've got Arctic. We've got Rhonda. We do have another special one here, which it was funny. We'll talk about that in a second. We've got Wukong. We've got whoever all these guys are. These are all the epics we've gotten from the fusions that I don't use. Now, 2 heroes in particular here. Sorry, 3 heroes actually. So we've got, what is it, Giscard, whatever his name is. Everyone got him for free from a promo code that just came out recently. So he was from that. We did not summon to get him. Gorab and our good hunter friend that everyone was looking for, this the bow hunter that no one could get apparently, and people were spending tons of money to get. We got her on the first pull. The reason we have these is because they are forced pulls, all right? That is from the prism shards. If you don't pull them, they get pulled. So we just pulled them. So basically, that's the two that I've gotten over the however long that stuff's been out. So Gorab was the first one we got. And then, of course, we got the freaking one hero that everybody wants that I want to use and I freaking can't. So this is the most I've ever been tempted to use somebody, and I still didn't do it. So I don't think it's happening, guys. Don't ask. All right, so there you go. That's my vault. This is all my faction guardians, which I randomly farmed every single one from each faction to get this filled in. I know you're supposed to do it with heroes that are maxed and then like one extra because it's easier and saves you vault space, but I'm not doing that just because I like having all these extra copies of everybody in here. The other reason I'm honestly doing it is because I've been doing it in a way that I've been pulling out I've been pulling out heroes to get skill books. So like in Faction Guardians, right now we are working on Ogre Tribe, just finished. So I just finished this one. Skinwalkers is what we're working on now. So here I have to pull out my extra heroes. All right, so I actually forgot to put the other ones back in before. So basically I need these guys for skill books if they're not level 60. So I need his skill book, I need his skill book. These two I actually don't even need their skill books anymore. So really I could just get rid of them, you know, but I'm going to basically pull these guys out by filling in with the farmable champions. So that's what I've been doing. I actually have a few that I might have messed up somehow, like that one. Otherwise, they're all finished, I think, right? 10, 10, 10, everything's 10. And then I'll say, so Shadowkin, we're waiting on one, and Skinwalkers, I screwed up apparently, and I think I used one for a skill book. So yeah, we're going to have to just farm up. The first two are just going to go in, and then we're done. So we're basically done with this except for Shadowkin. That's the only one that's missing 10. Sparring Pit is unlocked for the first level. I haven't used any gems for the second tier. I never needed to, so I just keep them for now. All right, so Great Hall. This is where we're at right now in the Great Hall. We've got 3 golds. We've got a bunch of 5s we're working on because we're no longer doing missions for that dragon guy. The tag team arena is literally the worst thing I've ever done in my life, and it's not even that I can't do it. I'm not going to invest that much into this game. I'm just not. Like, if they were going to start fixing things and doing the right stuff by all you guys, because for me, it doesn't matter what they do because I don't care about their fusions. But for you guys, yeah, we're not doing all that. So I'm not going to be wasting time on their missions. They don't want to make them easier. They should honestly just get rid of the tag team or just make it fight in the arena or win in the arena 100 times. It shouldn't be get to gold, especially not with all the free stuff that everyone's been getting over the last few years. I think it's impossible. But that's just my opinion. You can get mad about it if you want or agree. It's fine either way. But yeah, we're working on getting everything to 5 here. So we only have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. And then we'll have everything to 5. And then we're going to start working on crit damage, resistance, and accuracy, all to 10s. I'm not really pushing on this. It's not super important to me. It's just I fight in the arena every day. So eventually I get coins, and that's it. You're going to notice something about this area, that there's nothing highlighted here. It's because I don't do live arena. All right. Live arena is literally also the worst thing ever. It's in the worst times I could imagine. It's not at reset, and I don't do it. So that's why I don't touch live arena. It's always set. They basically put it in there so that you would log in at times that you don't normally log in. That's all it's there for. It's not there because it's important. So we don't do it. We don't touch it. I'm not trying to get Quintus. I literally don't care about it. I'm not going to force myself to try to get Quintus. So we will not be using Quintus, even though all of you can get him if you really enjoy fighting in live arena and waiting, a minute and a half for somebody to decide whether or not Arbiter is important or not. So there you go. Boom. That's all that in there. Close this. As far as our mine, it is unlocked. So we've been unlocked on that for a long time. Forge, there's not much here to show. We just have a lot of stuff in here. We're working on getting this new set, this Wraithos set. We have a bunch of stuff. We're waiting to get these gold ones so we can forge some stuff. I do all the free forge passes. Say I don't buy them. I use the free forge pass and I get whatever I can from it. And that is all I do. I only forge mostly from Doom Tower, and that's about it. So we go into Doom Tower. Let's look in here. So Doom Tower. All right, we've beaten everything on. Right now we are on floor 41. We logged in just now, so we're going to be pushing up here. We've got another week to push. The farthest I've ever gotten is around this area. So we're going to try it now that we have a few new heroes. We might be able to get into here. Sometimes the bosses are hard stops. Sometimes they're not. We just beat this guy today yesterday with using Gerda, which is funny. So that's done. This guy's a pain in the ass, the spider, and some of these secret rooms are a little bit of a pain in the ass. I just don't have enough heroes for them right now, but we can beat them. As far as normal goes, we beat them every single rotation. So we've done all 3 rotations on normal. They're all beaten. They're easy. I don't even think about doing them anymore. I literally have a team that just autos pretty much everything in normal. The only thing I don't auto is maybe a few of these bosses. Magma I have auto. Griffin I have auto. This guy's auto. The Spider was one of the only ones this rotation that's not auto. Yeah, Spider's the only one I have to do manually, just because he's a pain in the ass, and I don't really feel like getting a wipe just because I got hit with a random counterattack, or the fight lasts forever because he heals. So yeah, we've been able to do all these. There's really not much here to say. We're doing well. We are ranked number 4 in the clan. We got 10 of these rooms. I think 11's the most I've ever gotten. I don't think I've ever gotten 12. But yeah, we're pretty much on point. I've got 39. Really, it's the secret rooms that caused me to not be up here. See, 3,900. So we're doing pretty good there. As far as the Cursed City, we have basically stopped playing this until it resets. Right now, we have 79 rooms completed. There's probably a few in here I might be able to get through. I just haven't tried recently. And we did get the boss unlocked for this specific rotation. We did not get it last time. This is on normal. Hard mode, we have gotten into about not even close. Yeah, we got 30 rooms in here and then stopped. There was a couple of hard stops in here I just didn't feel like doing. So we're not really working on that right now. But yeah, we were able to fight this guy and go in here and give him a whooping and watch our team die. We haven't been able to beat him. I will work on him another time. All right, as far as clan boss, we basically just do Nightmare. There's no reason for me to be working on Ultra Nightmare as much. I'm trying to get to Nightmare 1 key so that I can use the auto fight, and that's it. As of this moment, our best damage was, I believe, close to just shy of 31 million. So that was the best damage we've ever done. As far as the team we use, this is what we use. We've got Mithrala, Dark Kale, we've got Grush, we've got Apothecary, and we've got Hyria. Sometimes I will replace Hyria with Haikatoon and do a speed lead thing, but this is the team that has gotten me the most damage, and it is a pretty good team. I just have to build them up better and give them some speed, and they'll be good to go. As far as Hydra, it's just a mishmash. I don't really do this too much. Here we go, 4 days left. I still haven't even used 1 key yet. I pretty much only do my keys when it comes up, and then I'll wait till the last day and then use all my keys in one day if there's I basically keep it as an easy quest. So, but obviously we've been beating it because we got the chest. We only work on normal. I don't do anything else here. Hydra Clash there's no way I'm doing 35 million damage. I'm not even going to try. So I don't do it. So there you go. That's Hydra Clash. And then Arena, same thing. Like I said, we teeter around 5. I go back and forth between 4 and 5 sometimes if I'm not playing as much. Like this week, I haven't been playing as much, so it pushed me down. But every reset, I pretty much end at 5, and that's about it. And I have a defense team that I use right here. That's it. Cianica, Carl, Arbiter, and War Maiden. They do just fine. They probably lose a lot in defense, but it's fine. I don't really worry about it. And once I'm in 5, I usually don't go that far. Here we go. We've got 797 stars in Faction Wars. We have beaten a few of these. So the ones that are done are Bannerlords. We have finished Barbarian. We have finished Dark Elf. We have finished High Elf. And then we just recently finished Skinwalker. And we beat Lizard Man, but haven't done all the stars yet. So this one's beaten. We've gotten through stage 21. But it was 1 star, so we'll call it what it is. And then we've got a few here that we're working on. Demon Spawn is at 60, so we're almost there. And then there's a few other here that we're starting to work on now. Dwarf is not even close. Shadowkin, we're not really that close either. Sylvan Watcher, we have 1 level 60 in, so that's why that's not done. I'm slowly building up my teams to 60. Sacred Order would probably be the most logical one I beat next, or Orc, but yeah, they're still a little rough around the edges, and the heroes that I'm using right now aren't that great. So we'll see how it goes. But Lizardman is probably the next one since we've already beat it. That will be maxed, and that will push us into the 800 range, which is getting dangerously close to possibly getting this Lydia's Death Siren. So yeah, we've been working on it. That is basically the goal of the game right now. It used to be getting Arbiter, now it's getting Lydia, and really just to see how far we can get. So that's where we're at right now. She is my goal. We want to get Lydia eventually. Am I pushing? Not really. I'm just building heroes. I'm not in any rush. I'm sure no one else is. The game's going to be around for quite a long time, and it's fine. Now, as far as dungeons, we have beaten everything here. So all these potion keeps are maxed, and we don't have to worry about them at all. As far as Minotaur, we have beaten. All right, so basically all these dungeons, so Ice Golem, Dragon, Fire Knight, Spider's Den, and Minotaur are completely done as far as normal mode. They are all done in normal mode. We have worked into hard mode on all of them except Fire Knight. So we beat stage 1 on hard for Ice Golem. Spider's Den, we have worked on So yeah, stage 1 only. We have beaten Dragon. We actually started pushing into hard mode and seeing how far we can go. We're on stage 7 right now. I could probably beat these honestly right now, but I just didn't go in. But these we did on. There was actually a video of how far can we get, and I did all of these stages in one turn. And yeah, we beat it with this team. Here we go. Team select setup. Where is my Dragon? Here, I can just show you all my teams. Here's my Dragon hard mode team. We have Mithrala, Apothecary, Yakarl. We've got Grush, and we've got Syl. As far as Spider hard mode, we actually use Odachi as a tank, which is kind of funny. So we've got Odachi, Syl. We've got Mr. Mage Boy, Archmage. We've got Grush, and we've got Cleo. For Ice Golem hard, we were able to beat it with this team, which is Bogwalker. We've got Syl, Drex, Mr. Tolog, and our friend Lizard Boy. And then new team 12. I don't know what the hell that is. That might be my clan boss team. So there you go. That's what we did on Dragon. And then also, like I said, Fire Knight, we got to hard mode. So we did that. Boom. Stage 1. We just haven't done it yet. It's probably going to be the hardest one to beat. As far as the normal mode for Fire Knight, though, we do have a no-hit team. And there's a video on that as well. You can go down here to what is it? No, not Spider. Fire Knight 20. We want Fire Knight right here. Here we go. This is my Fire Knight team. They don't get hit. They basically stun lock all the waves with Yakarl's freezes. We've got provoke stuns. We've got heal reduction. We've got all kinds of stuff. And then as soon as they get to the boss, I have it set up in my AI where this team will basically just kill the boss and I don't have to think about it. They don't get hit. I think it's not 100%. I think it's maybe 90% because I did it on a stream once and got killed, and then I think a week later, I did it again, just playing with it, and I won like 5-6 times in a row. So yeah, it's a no-hit team, and no one gets hit. And he doesn't get a turn. So there you go. If you ever need a team, that's the one. All right, so that's that. Sand Devil, we just started recently pushing through. We got to stage 9. We're about to start working on stage 10. We do have Muckstalker. I believe I ran through this on one of my videos, and we did, I think, stage 7, 8, and 9, and we were able to beat them fairly easy. But yeah, 10 is going to be a little rough. We'd like to get it on farm so that we can start farming this little potion later on. But we don't really do this at all, to be honest. I don't farm Sand Devil at all. And now with the introduction of the city, I really don't farm it because I get a bunch of potions from the city. So I just use those for the quest. I don't just use them, I save them. And then Phantom Shogun, same thing. We got to stage 9 and I just haven't worked on stage 10. I honestly did this the first week that it came out, and I haven't fought it since, except in one video. We just went in there randomly just to see if it was funny, and that was it. But otherwise, I have never farmed this or done it at all. So there you go. That's how I feel about these two dungeons. They're kind of a waste. As far as the Iron Twins, we've gotten to stage 12 on Spirit Affinity. We can probably push to 12 on this one also tonight, so I'll probably do that. And I think I got to stage 10, I think, on Red and Void. So Force and Void. So yeah, we're basically in that 10 range, and I have one that I got to level 12, and I only farm this between, now that we have Mithrala, I used to farm it on 3, now I usually farm somewhere between 5 and 8. It just depends on what day it is and how much time I have. I'll just put it on auto and kind of walk away from it. So that's that. We do that every single day, by the way, so don't skip it. Boom. Campaign, we are 150% done with everything. Here's your Nightmare campaign, completely done. And we ended up doing this last fight, I believe, with, oh, there she's gone. I think I did it with Mithrala and Yakarl. So that was the team we used to get the 3-star on Nightmare campaign. Now that we're doing this, it's good because I have to remember to do that Nightmare campaign video. It's the last one in my series. So we've gotten every single thing you can get in campaign. Nothing to see there, folks. All right. And yeah, that's all the stuff in here. Basically, yeah, I mean, we've been doing really well. Right now, the point of this channel is at this point is to see how many rares we can build and to get as many heroes complete as we can, just so we can test them out and have some fun with some rare heroes. There's a few new heroes we're going to be getting on the horizon that are going to be legendary. I think there's only like 3 more legendaries left, I think. As far as login heroes, you got Artix, whatever his name is, Arix, whatever his name is, and then there's another one that's after him, and I believe that might be it. There might be only 2 more left, actually, now that I think about it. So we've got that. There's a few heroes we could get. I know people ask me about the referral system. I haven't done it yet because, honestly, it's not. The reason I haven't done this is because I don't feel like every single person really has access to this. Some people won't be able to get people to invite to this, and I don't want to use heroes that I'm not guaranteeing that everyone will get. All right. So if this is somebody that you can't get, then yeah, I'm not gonna play with them. Will I get them in the long term? Like, let's say we've built every hero in the game and all we're doing is watching fusions go by. Yeah, I might consider getting them just because at that point I've done everything I can do. You know what I mean? So it's not like it really matters if I pull them. But other than that, I don't touch them. I'm not going for Quintus. We're not going for anything. We're not doing the missions for the dragon. Missions, we stopped right here. We're getting 15,000 gold bars. And then we have to craft some shields. And then, yeah, there's gonna be a tag team reach silver, which I just gave up on. It was just too much. It was too annoying, and I just didn't feel like doing it. But otherwise, we'll get all these rewards, and then we'll be basically done with missions and never do them again because we're not doing this tag team mission. I'm just not doing it. If this is as bad as it was to get the silver, I have zero reason to get anywhere else. So there's no point in doing any of this. It's all just garbage. I mean, all this stuff I can get anywhere. I don't need this legendary book. You know what I mean? It's like, what do I need all this crap for? I have all my heroes maxed, and I only have 2 legendaries left to get besides Lydia, and Lydia's a while away. So we don't need anything from here, and we damn sure don't need this Ramatu that badly. So we're good. All right, so that's where we're at on that. But yeah, we're basically just want to get Lydia, and we want to get all the rares built up so that you guys can see what these rares are capable of and that you can beat things and you can have fun in this game without playing the whole job thing. That's the reason we do this. It's not because I care about the next fusion. There's no game changers here, guys. There's heroes that are great for dungeons. Obviously, there's Syl, there's Mithrala, who changed a lot of stuff. She got me into some higher areas because she can protect them. Cleo didn't really change much. She just is a really good DPS and she's good for areas. Visix didn't really change much for me. Arbor, honestly, didn't really change much for me except for my arena game. I do use her a lot, but she's not anywhere near as good as I would imagine her to be, but she's still really good. Syl was awesome. She got us through a ton of stuff. All my dungeons in level 20. Drex was huge for me. Yakarl is literally the best hero in the game, as far as I'm concerned. He's the one that got us through so much stuff, and even to this day, still beats bosses and freezes waves. He's the best wave clearer I have as far as just making it so I don't have to fight. I mean, the fights might take a little longer, but no one ever gets a turn. It's amazing. So I love Yakarl. Great hero. I would highly recommend you get him early. Other than that, who else is a really big one? I mean, there's no one else in here that is like that's super. Obviously, Kale's good. Dark Kale's really good for getting us through the dungeons with Dragon because his poisons and all that crap for clan boss. Yeah, amazing hero. So he was a really good kind of grab there. Lord Legionary. No, I'm just kidding. Bogwalker actually is really good. I love him too. And yeah, other than that, everyone else in here they're just good. That's it. They're just good. They get me through stuff. Hyria helped us get some damage in Clan Boss, but yeah, Apothecary, obviously, he's one of the better ones. But there's no game changer. There's just heroes that are good that will make your game easier and slowly get you through new content. All right. No one hero is going to change your entire life. I'm sure there's one out there that's insane. I know there are, but especially with the new faction buffs, they're giving us the Unity buffs. So yeah, I'm sure there's going to be heroes out there that are crazy, but for just having fun and just playing the game, that's what this channel is about. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you guys are interested, check out some of my videos. You can see how we've beaten things. I do have videos going all the way back until I think day 40. And then before that, I have a tutorial series. Just be aware that anything in the first 6 months of this game, more than likely the sound won't be that great because I did just start the channel when that happened, and we are slowly growing the channel. So now I actually have some good stuff here, and my voice is, my microphone's better, my computer's better. Back in the day, I was using just a headphone and my work computer. So yeah, I apologize if it's low and you can't really hear much, but at least you can get some useful information, and you only got to deal with it for the first 6 months of videos, which funny enough, I wasn't doing 5 a week. So it's less videos than you think. All right. But I do have videos for dungeons, and I have redone a lot of the stuff from the early game that, things I've been made videos that will kind of help you out in those areas anyway. And I'm always available if you want to leave a comment. I will answer your question as best as I can. And if not, there's a great community on my channel that loves to answer questions too. All right. So, and as always, like, share, subscribe. It's great for the channel. You make me happy. You make everyone happy. You make Mrs. Gamer Nerd happy. Everyone's happy. All right. So make everyone happy and leave a like and subscribe, okay? So this is 452, 53, 54, whatever the day is, of playing Raid Shadow Legends. And this is my daily login, so you can, just so everyone sees it right again at the end. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.